Hello everyone, I am Mohammadi and I am from SICAP Business School Vijaypur and I'm studying in second semester. Today I'm going to present cost of term loans, cost of equity capital. So first I'll tell you what is term loan. Term loan, also known as term finance. Term finance is loan made by a bank financial institution to a business having an initial maturity of more than 1 year and generally repayable in less than 10 years. Here, the financial institution provide the loan to the business. Next is features of term loans. First is maturity. Maturity, as it is a source of medium term financing, it is maturity period lies between 5 to 10 years and repayment is made in installment. Second, negotiated. Negotiated, here you can reduce the total amount of the loan. Third is security. Security term loans are secured loan asset which are financially, though term loan serves as primary security and other assets of the company serve as collateral security. Fourth is convenience, covenants negative and positive. In positive, which is a clause in loan agreement that requires the firm to take certain actions. In negativity, materially limit a business operation. And last one is repayment schedule, loan amortization. Loan amortization and repayment schedule the amount of principal and interest paid each month over the course of your loan team. Next is term loan procedure. Here, evaluation low cost and high risk, term loan procedure, project appraisal, market appraisal, technical appraisal, financial appraisal, managerial appraisal. Types of term loans. There are three types of term loan: short term loan, intermediate term loan, long term loan. A short term loan usually offered a firm that don't qualify for a line of credit generally runs less than a year, though it can also refers to a loan of up to 18 months or so. Here short term period of loan means short term loan that the institution provide financial institution provide to a business that can be repayable within a 1 year or before 18 months. In intermediate term loan generally runs more than one but less than three. Here the business should pay the loan in more than 1 year or in less than 3 years. A long-term loan runs for 3 to 25 years, uses company asset as collateral, and requires monthly or quarterly payment from profit or cash flow. The loan limits other financial commitment the company may take on, including other debts, dividends, or principal salaries, and can require an amount of profit set aside for loan repayment. So these are the types of term loan. Next is example of company oriented term loan. A small business administration loan, officially known as a guaranteed loan, encourages long term financing. Short term loan and revaluing credit line are also available to help with the company's immediate and cyclical working capital needs. Maturity for long term loan vary according to the ability repay, the purpose of loan and useful life of financed assets. Maximum loan maturities are generally 25 years for real estate, 7 years for working capital and 10 years for most other loans. The borrower repays the loans with monthly principal and interest payment. This is the example of company oriented term loan. Next is, why do a business need term loan or why do the business get term loan? In corporate, borrowing, a term loan is usually for equipment, real estate, or working capital paid off between 1 and 25 years. Often, a small business uses the cash from a term loan to purchase fixed assets, such equipment or a new building for its production process. Some business borrow the cash they need operate from month to month. Many banks have established term loans program specifically to help companies in this way. This is why the business get term loans. Next is, what are the common attributes of term loans? Here we can study. Here we will study common attributes of term loan. The term loan carry a fixed or variable interest rate, means interest will be fixed or variable based on a benchmark rate like US prime rate or London interbank offered rate. A monthly or quarterly repayment schedule and get and set maturity date. If the loan proceeds are used to finance the purchase of an asset, the useful life of that asset can impact the repayment schedule. The loan requires collateral and a rigorous approval process to reduce the risk of default or failure to the make payments. However, term loans generally carry no penalties if they are paid up ahead of schedule. Next is Next topic is cost of equity capital. First, here the introduction of cost of equity capital. The cost of capital, example, cost of having capital for long period from different sources of finance. Generally, the source of finance for non-cooperative entity could be either internal saving investment in current and non-current assets, etc., or external borrowing, loan from financial institution, local borrowing, etc. Here the meaning of cost of capital. Cost of capital is a return expected by the providers of capital, example shareholders, lenders, and the debt holders to the business as compensation from their contribution to the total capital. When an entity, corporate or others procedure finance from either source as listed above, it has a paid some additional amount of money besides the principal amount. The additional money paid to this financer may be either one-off payment or regular payment as specified interval. This additional money paid is said to be the cost of using capital and it is called the cost of capital. The cost of capital expressed in the rate is used to discount, compound and cash flow or stream of cash flow. Cost of capital is also known as cut-off rate, hurdle rate, minimum rate of return, etc. It is used as benchmark for framing debt policy of a firm, educating capital budgeting decision. So this is the cost of capital. What are the significance of cost of capital? First is evaluation of investment option. The estimated benefits future cash flow from available investment opportunities, business or project are converted into the present value of benefits by discounting them with the relevant cost of capital. Here it is a paternity or to maintain that paternity to mention that every investment option may have different cost of capital. Hence, it is very important to use the cost of capital which is relevant to the option available. Here, internal rate of return is treated as cost of capital for evaluation of two options projects. Next is performance appraisal. Cost of capital is used to appraise the performance of a particular project or business. Here the capital cost of capital appraise the performance of the particular project or business. The performance of project or business is compared against the cost of capital, which is known here as cut-off rate or hurdle rate. So this is about cost of capital and cost of equity capital and cost of term loan. I hope you understand. Thank you.